Hello. So we're going to be continuing with this world. Actually, let me set something. I just put pillows underneath my door so that I didn't feel the need to, force myself to talk quietly. So today the plan is actually before I do that, I spent the time gathering some blocks, mainly ones that I haven't found or can't get easily, like the dark oak. There's a dark oak. There's a roofed or dark roofed forest, wherever it's called. That way, about like 300 or 400 blocks that I went to. Got a little over almost 2.5 stacks of dark oak logs, but more importantly, I got the saplings, so I can grow more if I need to. Acacia and jungle are like nearby, so I don't need to worry about that. And I also harvested the sugarcane so that as soon as possible I can get a full level 30 bookshelf enchantment table setup going. But today, actually, let me get a block that I can mark it. Can't do dirt. I'll use the 23. I'll convert these into planks. Let me turn down the music a bit. It is a bit loud. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, I can hear the game fine. I can hear the music fine. Things are going well. So the plan for today is to start planning. Like actually, because we created a plan. I created that beautiful Microsoft Paint drawing of my plans. But now it's time to actually like outline where I want to do things. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a curve here. In that curve, like on the face of it, I want to have the opening that will be open so that I would have elytra into that. I just need to get, let's just boat between so it'll be quicker. But I need to open it. That is like it's like a bit droopy. It's like down a bit more. Right? So I might need to like round it off to make that side sort of even with this side. But I'm planning on doing it a bit lower. I just need to get up. I don't want to mess with the terrain too much. I like it looking a bit more natural. Okay, so let's say let's get like good marker going. Oh. So let's put this here. And then this here. Oh, this might be bad. Nope. Let's boat to the other side. Let's see how that works against. That's a lot lower than I thought it was. I thought it was like a bit higher. Okay. So I'm thinking like around here. is where I'd have the opening. So the bottom would be like along that, but I want to find, let's say that vine right there is a good marker. I'll start on top of it. The fuck did I get up there before? Did I parkour? I did parkour. Yep. Okay. So at around this level, let's do this, see which, so I think this would be in the center, this right here, but let's just see how that like weighs against, we can also remove this. You're gonna see how it weighs, like if it's uneven. Yeah, it's definitely uneven, which means that block is the center. Because if it wasn't even, that would be the center, and if it was closer on this side, then that one would be the center. But that's the center right there. So we want to build some structure. I don't know what the shape I want it to be, because actually, let's come over here. I just want to think about the shape. So I need to create a curve with like that size in mind, and since I do have a sense of scale, and the functionality of it is to fly through it, so it needs to be a pretty big hole so I don't like die all the time. So this would be the center block. This would be the other block there. Oh, no. Have that a bit wrong. Let's just like, so that's the center block. This is the block over. I could make it even like this and then fill it in. Maybe something like this. So this is where I like sort of, I can either make it a flat bottom so that the bottom level will be in line with the floor, or it can be sort of like a window, so it's like a full circle, which means it's a funky song. Having something closer to this might be a bit better. Having actually that kind of like that. And then it would be open. Probably won't be this block. Maybe a darker block would look good because it would contrast really well with like the dirt. But I don't want it to be gray because that wouldn't contrast with the stone. So having like a darker brown or maybe a black would look good there. Okay, yeah, I'll do this shape. The shape seems good. Because the other one is like, I could have the same curve, but I get rid of this sort of thing and I just like square it off. Don't, maybe like a subtle curve at the bottom. So it won't be like a perfect curve, but there is like a subtle curve. Like an egg shape. Nah. I like the, if I were to do it like that, this way would probably be better. kind of like this shape. Let's just try it out. So it's 3, 3, 5. 3, 3, 5. Okay. And then from the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 6 down with that shape. So 3, 3, 6. Okay. Oh. It's a classic Minecraft song. Very loud truck passing by. I apologize for that. And I'll just build it on the dirt. I won't mess with the terrain too much. Actually, at all, since I'd be building it on the dirt. Just to get the shape down. So like here. I'll put this all on the same level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 1, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 1, down. That seems good. Let's just see how that looks. I need to go at like a deeper angle just so it doesn't look crooked, because it is crooked from an angle. Yes. I like that. Let's sleep so that I get it in like full light. But I like that shape. Wrong thing. I do like that. I think that looks nice. I feel like a circle there would feel a bit out of place. But I do like that. I do like that shape. Alright, 90. Let's break this. Now I don't know how I'm going to build it in to the mountain. Because I like... Should I replace the blocks that are there just so that there's like an outline? Or do I need the depth to that? So I feel like in this sort of structure, the depth isn't really necessary. By depth, I mean like putting it on top of it so there's like a bend there's like a 90-degree bend with the wall and then the block going out. I feel like it would probably be better to just replace the block instead of building on top of it or in front of it. So that would be something like, again, this is, I don't know if I'm going to keep this as the block I'm going to use. Also, I like having this here. I feel like that's pretty well done. Actually, that'll go there. Up and across. This would need to go back. Actually, let's look up how other builds do this. So they tend to find like a flatter surface than what I'm doing, which makes sense. Yeah, so I might need to like flatten it out a bit, make it a bit steeper. Or something like that. I wouldn't mind doing that. It would just take away from like the natural. Let's just try. Let's just try it like this. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But let's at least try it. Explore the possibility. And then this would all be like on the same level. Actually, I wouldn't mind going out a bit here. Okay. My main concern is the walls of like the interior, with it being like sticking out of the mountain. It should have like the same depth, just back one more and flush with the other stuff. Other elements, or the walls, I mean. I don't know if I'm saying elements. Let's go see how that looks. It should be somewhat the same, but I just want to see if it looks odd or not. Sorry. I'm just going back to OBS so that I can see the chat. And yeah, it looks fine. Probably, actually, I think it looks a bit better. But I won't know until I actually start digging in, which I will do now. I'll test how that looks. The reason I'm doing this so slow is because I just don't want to have to worry about this later. It'd be a pain to have to do that. To have to think about things later when, like, you just start building or mining stuff out. I want it to be planned ahead of time so I don't have to, like, fill stuff back in, waste time. Essentially break tools. Probably break tools, actually. Probably about to break the shovel in a second. Let's at least get it to this level. Let's, like, flatten it out a bit so that there is a difference in the depth. A clear difference, I mean. Oh, it didn't break. That's surprising. That's gonna be, I remember breaking that, so I'm gonna fill that in once I get some way to get up there easily. Let's look at it at like a different angle and not just head on. It'll probably look the same. What does it look like? It is a bit weird. Let's try like a really different angle. You can't really see much of the original shape. Like right there. I'll see it from here. See how it looks. I think it looks alright. It looks fine. Let's just test. Get a bit more detailed. Yeah, I think it looks fine. It'll be indented anyways to fill in the like walls and stuff. It'll probably just be an outline or something. Might actually just go straight back there until it gets to the room before I start building like an actual room. It'll just be like a, I guess, a runway like you'd have for a plane, since it is meant for like the elytra entrance and exit. Oh, there's a lava. I didn't realize there was a lava pool here. Actually, it's been a while since like the start, like a week or two since the start. So maybe I did pass by it, but I don't remember the lava pool being there. Okay. Well, let's think of the blocks. The blocks that I actually want to put there. Because dark oak could be nice. Because it looks nice. It does look nice. I feel like the acacia wood, like planks, would be a bit jarring. Right? It would be orange. It just would fit weirdly. I do like the dark outline. I don't know if like dark oak is good though. Let's look at the block palette that we've set up. So I'm gonna exclude these since these are too close to the surrounding blocks, that being stone. I'll exclude this as well since it also is. And then this one and this one are too close to the dirt colors. So let's just mark all the ones that we've decided against. Let's just That one. This one and this one. So what remains is acacia. Acacia we themed out. So all that's left is the jungle, which actually might look good. Dark oak. This one I think would look better than this, personally. Actually, this one is darker, so maybe that one. Obsidian, doesn't really fit with anything. And remember, I think we're building all the way back in this block. Maybe it might be a different block, but at least the outline has to be this block. So something that's like, I guess, practical. And so obsidian's out as well. I'll mark that when I get up. Obsidian's out. I don't know how I feel about, because I typically use wood for the ceilings and stuff, so I don't know how I feel about the floor. The floor could be a different block, like it might be jungle slabs or dark oak slabs, but I'm gonna exclude all of the wood options out. That's just between these. This one's a bit of like a cleaner look to it, but I think this one's a bit too close to like the dirt as well. I don't know. That's just between these two. And for that, I'm thinking, what would it look like with like the acacia logs? The outside, and then we have like a darker inside, maybe a darker ceiling and floor. Although the tunnel will probably be just stone bricks. So having just the dark, okay. It'll be dark oak logs of some kind. I don't know if they're going to be stripped or not, but of some kind, dark oak. Let's test this out. Which one looks better? I'll make 8 strips. And then 8 not stripped, and I'll just replace some of like the outer ones with these so that we can see which one looks the best. Darker or lighter. Actually, before I fill in like all of them, I just want to compare them with their color to the color of what's currently there right now. So this is darker, this is lighter, so there is like a clear difference. So I'll replace the ones on this side. This like straight bit with that block, and then I'll do down here with this block. Oh, whoops. can't really see much of a difference. There's a clear difference with like the spruce logs. Actually, can we? I'm just gonna, this is annoying. Let it clear. So let it get to clear. And then so I don't have cheats on anymore and I can actually pause. I should slow it back in. I don't like doing that. Oh, if it was like thunderstorming, I would have slept. But I just wasn't able to see. The texture for that one isn't as clear, so I kind of like the strip logs more. Okay, I'll be doing strip logs. And then I'll dig back in like the same shape. Like 10 or 15 blocks. Just enough so that like the mountain behind it isn't like thin. Maybe not even that much, maybe like 5 or 6 blocks back. Just so that there's like a considerable room back there. Actually, how close is it to the top? Not that close. Okay, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Although I will be lowering stuff. I should check. I'll get the logs, but I'll check to see like how low I'll have to go, because that might mess up my future plans for like the top base. Or I can raise everything. That's also an option. It'll just be a pain in the ass to do. It's a lot easier to break stuff than put stuff down in like a unnatural way. Also, I was checking this before. I totally forgot about this. I just saw it. But this is a skeleton spawner, which is big because those are really useful. So I don't think I ever showed that in a video, but when I was like, after like the first stream, when I was doing a bunch of stuff off stream, like setting up the base, like to where it's at right now, and stuff, I found that because I came over here to like check this place out because I thought it was a pretty nice place to build. And I think I mentioned that at some point in the first or second stream. I don't remember which one. It was one of those streams. I remember looking at it, or talking about it, but I think it was the second stream. So I came over here and that's when I thought of that. And I found that and I just never showed it on stream. I always went around it and I think I actually forgot it existed. I feel like the biggest thing here would be here, but I feel like this wouldn't be too bad to like lift up. And then over here, I feel like that would have to lift up a considerable amount as well. But we'll lift it up. That's the plan. We'll lift it up instead of lowering it, so I don't have to worry about this being in the way or whatnot. So in these long bits, it'll probably be better to have like straight vertical without like any Let's just fill it in, see if there's any issues. Okay, so these ones would have issues. We'll just keep that there then. Over. Up. So this one would have an issue, but... So the reason I'm doing it this way is so that I know which ones. So it's like clear that I intentionally skipped it. Because I'll just do normal stripped, but then having like the wood instead of the log, which is different because this texture isn't on all sides like it is with the on the log like it is with the wood. So all of this will probably have to, all of these corners will probably have to be the other way. And now that I see it, that also needs to be okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So how much do I get with the... So I need 20. I need 20 strips. Fuck. Okay, let's come back. I'll sleep as well since it is a thunderstorm. I'll be able to sleep. Yeah, I was gonna sleep. I should eat. Sleep. Okay, let's get a new axe. What the fuck? I have no way to get on the roof. What the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't even need to come up here now that I think about it, but whatever. Okay, let's go back up there. I like how the jumps are like perfectly in times with like the beats of the song. Well, not anymore since. I wonder if that was intentional. Like the BPM for all the songs are like aligned with like the jumping speed, since that I technically moves faster since like a resistance based movement system or ground system, meaning that like blocks push back on you. That's why ice slides, is that it has a lower resistance, so you slide more. I think. That's just how I would do it. I would have like once input stops, how much my speed diminishes. Like how fast you decelerate. I guess I didn't need to do that. Actually, I would, because the blocks around would have the same, would see it. Alright. Nice, let's just dig in one more level. Oh, that should stay. So I'm not doing the walls yet. Just dig into the wall so that it's actually in, and then it's clear what I'm going to be doing for next stream, which would be to actually start with the construction, or more like the deconstruction, since I'm breaking the demolition. Probably is a better term. Alright, nice. I wish I had torches that I would put here, but I do not. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to be it for this stream. Yeah, it was actually a very productive stream. It took a long time to do that one step, which was to create the opening. But now that I've done it, all I need to do is like set it up. I feel like we did pretty good today. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Tomorrow is going to be the long-awaited Hollow Knight stream. Like I said yesterday, I'm gonna be starting with the trial, and probably moving on to some other stuff. I'll give that a few good attempts before I go to the charm lady in in the Forgotten Crossroads, where I'll probably get another notch and a big old kiss. So look forward to that. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the stream. Bye.